Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for November. We're on day 3, finishing out the end of round 1 and dropping into the first few matches of the losers bracket. I'm Sardek, and with me tonight again is Omegasuspekt.
Good evening, gladiators. Let's hope for some smooth games tonight.
Yeah, once we get through the round 1, and if things go smoothly without bugs, we are smooth ride the whole rest of the month. Really looking forward to that, because it'll let me address the status display issues. Alright. Let's get it started with Kjata 4 versus Paddy 1. Charlie's Angels versus Burt Boogaloo 6.
This is the 6th iteration of the Burt Boogaloo.
I'm not sure. There have been many Burts. Alright, for Charlie's Angels, we have the Waitress, Sage, with Draw Out, MP Switch, Magic Attack Up, and Move +3. Sweet D the Ninja with Basic Skill, Dragon Spirit, Concentrate, and Move +2. Ruby Taft the Time Mage with Item, Weapon Guard, and Equip Axe. And Charlie the Paladin with Punch Art, Counter Throw, Attack Up, and Move +1. On the other side, for Burt Boogaloo 6, we have Tolbert the Oracle with Faith Rod, Time Magic Regenerator, Short Charge, and Defense Up. Isimbert the Engineer with Item, Dragon Spirit, Deadshot, and Throw Item. Bertram the Ninja with Basic Skill, Hamito, Concentrate, and Guts. And Berthold the Monk with Precision, HP Restore, Equip Armor, and Equip Bows. Heading to large 47 to start. Let's go.
Oh, the Time Mage, I think it was, had clothes on. I forget what clothes even do.
Yeah, a lot of the early game items didn't have a mechanical identity for me to steal, so I just kind of made something up. Because, generally I kept things in the same mechanical vicinity of what they were in vanilla, but sometimes you don't really have that option. Leather hat, I guess res water? I guess? Anyways, the Burt's in purple, and the Angels in blue.
Clothes are move +1, jump +2. Interesting. We got some people getting into range, and the Engineer crits the Ninja for 532, taking out immediately. I think that Ninja had some evasion built in, but doesn't matter against the gun.
What if the Ninja had Arrow Guard, because that now works on guns as well?
I did not know that.
Yeah, nobody reads the DC. I don't know why I even make it anymore. I mean, I'm going to keep doing it anyways, because I use it when I'm building to balance, but, most people just go to the team builder these days.
I definitely read through it, but I've got all of the FFT BG stuff in mind as well, and I probably just assumed it doesn't work there, so it doesn't work here, you know?
Yeah, and I am starting to fork more significantly from the existing offerings, so things are getting wild.
Got 2 blue units down. There goes a third.
The Burts are alert. Calling back to the original Burt team. quick sweep game one for the Birds.
Almost confused the teams there for a second because the Birds were playing in a very Kjata style, very aggressive. So I thought that was Kjata's team for a second. No, that was Paddy's team, the Birds, that took it.
Yep.
Very decisively.
And on a small map, probably going to be more of the same. Kjata does get the early Shuriken and Kiku, so a return to form there with the early aggression.
Yep. Be the difference.
Although this opening haste is probably going to be pretty decisive. Although maybe not with the Oracle skipping like that. Bow Monk.
His time strike blocked by the Time Mage. Monk does go down, but Blue loses 2 units now. The Demi with some friendly fire bringing the Purple Ninja to critical.
Paladin does have the answer. So Blue is ahead.
Yeah, the early damage and AoE from this Paladin have going to be the difference maker, it seems.
And that MP switch there is huge. Getting the turn for that Murasame, that definitely is a major tempo swing in the Angels' favor.
Yeah, especially now that they have all 4 units up with the Ninja just being raised by the Time Mage. Just use the Defy Pain immediately to get back to healthy.
Well, shut my mouth, I guess. The Angels very clearly in the lead this one.
The spacing was just right for Purple Team in the first map, but the team actually got up the first damage in this one.
Yeah, Purple definitely on the back foot in the smaller map. Let's see what the medium has to say about it. Going to 46 for the decider.
Managed to get the early damage again.
The split also probably not great for the haste twos out of either team. Looks like Purple is able to get 3 with the Ninja moving in early. But that empty move from the Paladin is not ideal for Blue.
Exactly. Feels a little bit more similar to the spacing from Game 1. But Blue Ninja goes down to the Hamido from Purple Ninja.
And that time strike doesn't miss, and once again, Purple takes an early lead.
Haste is probably not the play here. Blue needs to regain some momentum here, but they're still on the back foot.
Murasame does help. Especially with Purple taking the extra turn to haste just the singular monk. Temporal Strike misses. Would have been a huge hit if it landed.
There we go. Blue Paladin takes out the purple ninja with a 300 judgment.
Headshot going in on the Time Mage. No dice. Although the Time Mage's slow too also missed, so it looks like it was going after that ninja.
Monk is forced to chakra after being brought to critical from the Sage Kiku. Oh, the bonk for 30 on the Time Mage from the Oracle. Oracle has just been focused on a haste and otherwise not being that useful.
That's pretty useful. Charging up another slow too, it looks like.
Another big Kiku from the Blue Sage. Brings the Oracle into critical. Slow
Double
does land
slow.
on the Engineer and Monk.
Hastes are wearing off on blue team, but with a double slow, it's like they have the haste maintained. And Time Mage does not get it on the Monk either. Looks like the Angels have kept it together, managed to turn it around from their opening loss.
What a comeback. All that's left is 2 critical units. Oh, the point blank dead shot from the Engineer onto the Paladin. I don't think it's going to be enough. I mean, this Time Mage is just healing. Paladin is in critical. This Sage is going to need to take somebody out. Oh, here we go. The Paladin's up. Doesn't move to get both of the units with the Consecrate, but does take out the Monk. What's left is the Engineer, who's probably going to get Kiku'd right now.
Yep. Match goes to Charlie's Angels 2-1. Up next we have Hero 3 and Kaffe 4. Chicken Run versus Blame Yourself or God. Alright, for Hero 3's Chicken Run, we have Featherer the Archer with double Arbalist, Snipe, Hamido, and 2 swords. Chicken Dance the Dancer with Item, Weapon Guard, Equip Shield, and Guts. Copy Chicken the Mime with Mimic, and the Weird One, the Thief, with Punch Art, Counter Throw, Martial Arts, and Move +2. On the other side, we have Tatum the Paladin with Yin Yang Magic, Dragon Spirit, Abandon, and Maintenance. Tatum the Paladin with Time Magic, Counter, Attack Up, and Move +2. Gray the Paladin with Sing, Auto Potion, Overflow, and Move +1. And Alexis the Chemist with Basic Skill and Weapon Guard. Just 2 Tatums, why not? Heading to large, 40. I suspect large is going to be decently in Hero's favor if the AI does anything.
Very interested in Hero's team here. The dual-wielding Archer has Mocking Strike and Headshot. Then, of course, we have the Mime on that team as well, making even more Mocking Strikes and Headshots going out.
The Dancer probably has Terrifying Dance.
That she does.
So, in fact, Chicken Run. Cancels her own Don't Move.
Yeah, that's an oops hero. Kind of like me giving a Suna to a unit that moved before my Don't Move Knights.
I mean, it's not the auto potion undead we saw in the preseason.
For sure.
Single re-raise out of Vigilant Song.
Looks like the archer's going for a headshot, I believe. And the mime get into position to headshot somebody else. Like it.
Looks that way.
Might go over the head of the paladin. Yep. Or it missed, rather.
A re-raise and a shell from that Vigilant Song.
This archer's already in critical, unfortunately. This thief is a decent source of damage. Only gets a 91 punch onto the paladin. Another chemist axe. I love seeing it. Let's manage to get a few brave reductions on the enemy team with a terrifying dance.
3 sevens on 3 different people.
This thief is going to have to res the archer, though. I think I'm going to see any chickens. It's a nice triple Earth Slash. It's hitting for sub 100 with the monk skills. This thief's not known for their high PA. Yeah, so the archer does have Mocking Strike.
Quad shell. That mime is just refusing to die.
Yeah. It lasted surprisingly long. Might be from the items from the dancer.
Yeah, the dancer wanted to protect the mime, so... I feel like the AI has gotten even better at giving the mimes healing from a distance. Pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I do like seeing that.
Another re-raise up.
White team is proving to just be very, very sturdy.
And unfortunately, the dancer is stuck mega potioning.
The dancer and the thief are just healing the mime.
Although the mime is getting some work done. Not that turn, though.
There are 2 shells from the Vigilance Song. I think they might have almost everything, you know?
And the mime finally goes down.
It's just like, okay, now I can dance.
I think that hit all of them.
I think you're right. And the mime has returned.
Though probably will go down before it gets to copy a dance. No.
Interesting. Now, did I miss everybody?
Didn't get to see the singer.
As a one. Yeah. But I think it missed all the other hits.
Let's see here. We have 21, 43,
wow.
22, 56. So a couple of them are getting pretty
man.
close.
Yeah, that could be the turnaround the purple needs right now. Well, it is the turnaround the purple needs. The res for the mine goes down.
That loss of tempo in the beginning with the ibuprofen followed by the mega potion, probably what cost him.
Yeah, and the archer getting surrounded right off the bat as well. No mocking strikes came out. I think the archer might go for mocking strikes if it sees that it will get a chicken out of it if it hits. But probably will prefer headshots until then. Singer's being very vigilant about singing Vigilance song.
Yeah, I mean, same as mine that had Vigilant and Encouraging. Took him a long time to switch, but when he did, it was the turning point of the entire match.
Yeah, that's cool that there is an eventual point where they will just apply all the permanent statuses and then be like, okay, I'm done with that song.
Well, he actually had all of the permanents and kept singing it for like another 5 rounds before he finally switched.
Oh no.
Tell you what, though, Encouraging song I'm actually, like, really impressed with. It's real strong.
This whole team has like permanent protect, shell, and re-raise now. It's pretty nuts.
Well, the re-raise will fall off if they die, but yeah. And re-raise is a durationless status by default. But yeah, Dancer not long for this world. Well, maybe longer than anticipated. Oh, she's out of mega potions. That was just a regular potion.
Oh.
Game 1 goes to Blame yourself or God. Nice start from the thief. And the mime is on a box, so it doesn't hurt its teammates.
Was that a headshot that the archer just tried?
Double Strix Feather. The second one missed because the re-raise was already gone.
Big consecrate from the paladin takes out the thief, I believe that is.
Yep. There's a heal for the mime.
The double Strix Feather removes re-raise from the paladin, but then Dragon Spirit triggers, giving it re-raise again. Paladin takes out another unit with the consecrate, and the archer is brought back by the dancer. Paladins are just taking people out left and right. Little mine goes down to a shine, but then the archer takes out the other paladin. Comes right back from Phoenix down. I want to see this chemist get some more axe swings in. One of my new favorite things, axe chemists. Mime has returned. Team kind of regrouping, rebuffing. Paladin moves up, takes out the mime again. Vigilant Song gets a re-raise and protect out there. Archer is just stuck in the corner doing nothing. This dancer's going to be stuck in a res loop on the mime, probably, unfortunately. The paladin got close enough that the critical archer is actually casting something against it. But the double headshot misses. And the paladin moves up and takes out the archer. Only the dancer remains now. Goes up for the archer. The consecrate takes out the archer again. As well as hitting the dancer. Just finally in critical.
It is, in fact, 50%.
This consecrate's going to take out both of the units. Giving the match to Blame Yourself or God. 2-0, I believe that was?
That was, because we're in Windmill Shed. That's a small map. Up next, Aura 2 versus Soul 1. The Holy and the Unholy versus Gunzerker returns. Alright, for Aura we have Mother Teresa the Paladin with Defender. Basic skill PA save, attack up, and magic defend up. St. George the Paladin with Sword Magic, Dragon Spirit, Jump +2, and Defense Up. Scumbag Sniper the Engineer with basic skill Catch, Concentrate, and Move +1. And Vicious Stabbing the Thief with Item Weapon Guard and 2 swords. On the other side, Gunzerker the Knight with Red Shoes, Punch Art Weapon Guard, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Field Support the Time Mage with Item HP Restore, Equip Armor, and Defense Up. Blessing Jungle the Trent with Blessing of Nature, and First Blood 2 the Engineer with Item Hamido, Abandon, and Guts. Heading to Large 6. There's an AI thing that I plan for 2 AI patches in the future, Hero, that might make that a little better for you. But I agree, it is probably a bit of a trap option right now, unless you have it on someone whose sole purpose is to run around, like, double headshotting and hoping it lands. Because if you want something else from your unit, you're probably not going to get it. Blessing lands on 3.
First shot misses.
First shot on the terrain. That is a full suite of Blessing of Natures.
Moves up for a little double attack. Gets healed right away by the Time Mage. Oh no, the Knight once again shoots the terrain. Engineer managed to take out the Thief, who was pushed way forward.
Nice little team heal out of the tree.
Absolutely. There we go. Now we see the Knight hit the Paladin for 242.
Yep. Only taking 57, and that Don't Act is going to do approximately nothing.
Big shine coming out from the Paladin here. Let's manage to do much damage, 115 and 60. The team's still looking very healthy here.
Low roll shot for 116.
That Knight and Paladin are bad compatibility or something.
Well, also it was just a low roll because it was predicting higher than that, but crits are variant. Don't move cured off of the engineer. Just in time for him to fall over and not move in a different way.
Yeah, engineer rifle on the white engineer is working out really well. Keeps on shooting the red engineer who has Hamado, but he's not getting outranged.
I kind of like the gun ecosystem, how different guns do get used.
Absolutely.
Trapped and outranged.
The team is kind of running away with this.
At some point, Red is going to have to leave the fortifications and come down to join the White NG.
Got 88 health left, so we're gonna get taken out by the knight. Next turn, maybe?
Depends on if the Time Mage has Demi or Gravity. Game 1 goes to Gunzerker Returns. Going to small map 91. I love it when I hold down and let off just exactly on the right one.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
Like stopping the gas pump at an even number.
Yep.
Opening Haste 2 gets the entire Gunzerker family. Sniper goes for a hit and not a leg aim this time. 50-50 on the Blessing of Nature, which lines up about with its percent rate, so...
Big hit from the Thief this time. Brings the Engineer into critical, but then the Thief's taken out by the Gunzerker. And the Red Engineer is healed up by the Time Mage and immediately throws a 364 shot at the White Engineer.
Red Engineer still the only one to not get a Blessing of Nature. And of course, Gunzerker continues his quixotic quest against the Masonry.
Destructible terrain wins, Sardek.
Yeah, good luck. I can't even make maps with the map making tool. What makes you think I can modify them live? Good God. 3 months later, guys, I have destructible terrain.
Kind of this White Engineer uses Cheer Up, just feels like suboptimal turn. White team needs more damage coming out, I think.
Yeah, because Red Team is certainly no slouch in the damage department, so you kind of have to distract them or else you just lose the damage race. Okay.
Wow.
Nice shot there, buddy. Second shooter is back up, though. That must be the map I haven't found yet. I really need to go back and finish that. Doop! Down goes the Paladin.
Get this red engineer back in the game.
Well, at least it's not depth 2 anymore.
Yeah, I love that.
So they can still counter flood.
Be all up to this Gunzerker, I think. Red engineers being left in the dust back there.
Yeah, Tree is not even showing the slightest bit of interest in heading back to heal. Although maybe next turn, because they're right next to each other now.
Yep, there you go. The red engineer just scoots a little bit closer, like, come on, you gotta help me out here. Oh no. It doesn't help that the red Gunzerker he's a little bit slow as well, so every time he shoots one of those walls, it's like, okay, now we gotta wait forever before he gets a chance again. He is an absolute tank as well. 550 health. Got to defend. Did he just shoot the wall again?
That is his MO.
Yeah, this map is especially bad for sure.
Found the shot that time. Sniper once again outranging the Gunzerker. Friendly
no.
fire.
He was shot in the back of the head by the Gunzerker. And everybody's still moving away from the red engineer. There's even a crystal over there, red engineer. Tree is now in critical as well. Silence on the Time Mage will stop the haste cast. Wait, the Time Mage just tried to cast?
Did.
With silence on him. Interesting.
They just really hate passing their turn without doing an action.
Yeah, she does have items, but I guess if she's at full health, wouldn't help.
Well, she can't use items because I
don't
specifically put something in the code that, like, it won't even look at item inventory as a possible option when Don't Act is applied.
I see.
Because the game was letting them use item inventory. It was letting them throw shurikens or use items. So I hard-coded a specific exception to that. Regardless, Gunzerker takes it 2-0. Up next we have Korremar 4 versus Fig 2. All for One versus WMD. I mean, kind of hero, yes. What is in the don't act slot from before is stealth now, and what's in the silent slot from before is don't act now. Because don't act is just has no hard coding at all anymore, and just everything is checked, does not ignore silence. Yeah, I just have silence disabling all abilities, so don't act is just silence. It was a complicated mess of things I did with statuses this month. Anyways, for All for One, we have Athos the Paladin with basic skill, Dragon Spirit, move MP up, and move +1. I didn't change anything to Confuse. Confuse is still what it is. Porthos the Spellblade with basic skill, CT save, attack up, and move +2. Aramis the Knight with punch art, weapon guard, 2 swords, and sicken with red shoes. And D'Artagnan the Squire with item, arrow guard, abandon, and throw item. On the other side for WMD, Overload the Summoner with an X-Bag, all overload all the time, with Yin Yang Magic, Auto Potion, and Defense Up. Re-Raise the Sage with Talk Skill, Counter Magic, and Magic Defend Up, also an X-Bag. Aftershock the Priest, oh my, X-Bags all around, with Summon Magic, Regenerator, Short Charge, and Move +2. And WMD, Double Spell Edge with Draw Out, MP Switch, and Magic Attack Up. And Move +3. 8 move on a Draw Out 19 MA Magic Attack Up Ninja. This team is built for magic damage. Heading to large 45.
We've seen the power of summoners this month already, and X-Bag summoner is going to be interesting. And also the White Mage, the male White Mage also has X-Bag and Summon Magic as well. We've seen that even Priest as a platform for Summon Magic can work as well.
X-Bag does a significant improvement in damage output, but pretty dangerous as well. Hey look, Re-Raise the Sage doing what his name says on the tin.
3 of the red team already start with Re-Raise.
Might have been a bunch of angel rings.
Paladin manages to nuke the it's the Red Priest immediately?
Yep. And sure enough, starting angel rings on 3/4 of the team. Going for a fairy, it looks like? Or no? Moogle?
Yeah, Moogle, yeah, to heal the priest.
Which I guess works, because the Moogle needs to go off first, or the priest will die casting his ability. Oh shit, Big Cheery. Bonk.
It hits the MP switch on self, blocking the self damage. Here we go, we see a Bahamut coming out. Oh, but it misses due to class evade and then gets guarded by the other unit.
On the bright side, it appears that when you miss, it does not trigger the overload damage, which I'm perfectly fine with.
Oh, nice.
Because I did not see any damage numbers appearing over the 2 casters. WMD with the revenge kill. Yeah, no damage unless you actually, like, hit with your ability.
Yeah, I like that.
It was not intentional, but you know what? I've decided I'm leaving it like that.
Blue Squire is unfortunately one of the worn units.
It's removed for future, but I didn't want an imbalanced round 1, so has to suffer it for the first match like everybody else.
Blue Paladin is proving to be quite the offensive unit.
Uh-oh.
Another Bahamut coming out. See if this one hits. Only for 116, actually.
Are the X-Bags not triggering? Does have overload.
Their Moogle heals the Red Ninja pretty nice. I wonder if how the summoner's doing on mana. She's only been casting like Moogles so far, they're pretty cheap. Another big cheery from the Red Ninja managed to take out the blue palette or blue Spellblade, but also takes out herself. She does have re-raise on her. I mean, the whole theme of this red team I kind of love. Just like stand up, try to do some damage, and then get back up again after you die.
Double
Double
kill.
I think?
Yep.
All these red units just always have re-raise.
Well, they started with angel rings, so...
Yep. Seems to be built around just constantly rezzing themselves and trying to get some damage out. I'm surprised this Red Ninja doesn't have, like, Murasama, though. Because critical AI is kind of screwing them.
I think Red Priest is out of mana.
It's going to be a big shine from the Paladin here. Another double kill. Only one of those units had re-raise as well, and this Red Ninja does not have re-raise right now. Oh, Blue Squire finally goes for some offense. It's a little AoE taking out the Red Sage. I believe has re-raise.
Don't we all?
Does Sage just try to reach and miss on himself? If this blue paladin can manage to take out the Sage that just missed the self re-raise. Oh, never mind, he's going to try it again. I don't think he has a very high chance of missing. But the paladin does get another AoE shine off. Oh, it actually only hits the Sage. feel like this paladin can win it, but it just needs to get kills at the right time on the right people to get through this re-raise loop.
Have you seen, like, a single overload damage happen?
I don't think so. I feel like I would have noticed that. I think this summoner has been casting Moogle like almost every single time, right?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna push this one and investigate that tonight. So that one is on hold until tomorrow. And for now, we will go to Omega 3 versus Sardek 2, duo per duos versus NFL Blitz. I know it was working earlier in the month, and I think I know what I did adjacent to it that I might have jumped it over, so shouldn't be too hard to figure out. But for now, for duo per duos, we have Sanctus Lancia, the Lancer, with Holy Sword, Auto Potion Abandon, and Magic Defend Up. Fortis Arcus, the Monk, with Longbow and Red Shoes, with basic skill, Weapon Guard, Deadshot, and Equip Bows. Frigus Offa, thanks. The Samurai, with Item, Hamido, Attack Up, and Sicken, with that Ice Bow strengthened with a Crystal Helmet. And Semper Scudum, the Monk, with basic skill, Dragon Spirit, Equip Shield, and Defense Up. On the other side, for NFL Blitz, we have Oakley the Trent with Blessing of Nature. Hadoken the Wizard with Item, Damage Split, half of MP, and Defense Up. With also an X-Bag, I might have to skip this one. Jordan the Archer with Silver Bow, Basic Skill Arrow Guard, Deadshot, and Ignore Height. And Azareth the Spellblade with Item, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Guts. I guess let's just do a quick look in on this one at 74.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we didn't see it from that summoner because of the Moogles, but I feel like we should have saw it on the Bahamut's, right?
Yeah, it not showing on the Bahamut means something was funky. Like, I know it worked during the preseason, because it did. It happened. So we'll see. Kiyomori to start.
This mug is going to be spamming Warn, I think. Oh, wait, he didn't even use Warn, because you already have Protect and Shell. Interesting.
Just duffed the arrow, though.
That is unfortunate.
It landed all four. That's not good odds to happen. Alright, Flame Lance. Big hit, and it did.
Damage happened.
Yep.
I think we might have just missed it on the priest.
Yeah, I'll look into what weirdness was causing that on Korremar's. Lightning Stab comes out. 90 and weaken on 1. Magic Spirit from the tree for a big team heal.
Use the Warn. There we go. Hero has an idea. Maybe the priest charging skill of not taking damage might stop the overload damage.
I believe charge wears off before the action completes, but that is a good guess. Well, I'll see if that's how that works. I'll follow it up in the debugger.
big shine from the White Lancer, hitting on 3 enemy units, taking 1 out. Again, we see re-raises everywhere.
Tree with just a magic spirit. Crit takes out the samurai. But that wizard is going down. Lightning stab for 90. Not a whole lot. Strix Feather for 84. That monk does not take much damage. There's a shine coming out. 210 on the tree. 105 split back.
He's the one he's going to need to take out. There's to stand any chance of winning this.
Another Strix Feather for 84.
Both of the archers from White team dying early on really hurts, though.
Monk goes down, not permanently. Consecrate 127 on the Spellblade. Monk is back and doing that Warren thing. Archer misses. Spellblade also misses. The monk gets re-raise and probably a crystal.
Just need some offense out of this Lancer. Unless he goes for the... He does go for the tree. No, he doesn't go for the tree. Damn.
Shine one-shots the archer. $122, 90 of it healed off. Spellblade going for a lightning stab, guarded once more. No luck with those lightning stabs.
The archer is far enough away from the tree that I don't think that they will get... Yep, he's going to get taken out before he gets another re-raise.
So it is a 2-on-2.
That White Monk only has 326 health, but pretty tough to kill.
Still no
Another
luck
miss.
with the lightning stabs. And now the warns on both start landing again.
Paladin may stand a or this Holy Lancer may stand a chance here. Be able to get another nice AoE up in the corner there. I don't think he can do enough damage to get through the healing from the tree, though, can he? That combined with the damage split. Oh, the tree is down to 148, actually, and goes for a leaf dance instead of a heal.
Tree definitely punting away there. Tree might just go down here.
396 on the tree, takes it out, but it does have a re-raise.
It did have sundown on it, so a big increase in damage. Now the tree is shields down at 172. Can the Lancer make enough damage? Sure can. Tree is gone. And the fourth guarded lightning stab in a row. Double guarded the shine. Oh yeah, with all that evade, makes sense. Also, he has abandon. So that Lancer is just super difficult to hit.
I'm loving this Lancer. Super difficult to hit and has auto potion. And keeps not getting to defend from his Horn Monk. Oh, okay, the White Monk does res the Holy Lancer, but he was taken out by... Is that a lightning stab that finally hit?
Yep. It was a one-shot with that lightning stab. Holy shit.
Yeah, suddenly the Spellblade has a chance.
Yeah, this was like when I was fast-forwarding and that Archer just out of nowhere 500'd something. And I'm like, wait, what? Game 1 goes to duo per duos. Small 68 next.
Funny enough, I named it duo per duos because there's like 2 duos on the team, like the 2 melee guys and the 2 archers, and the 2 melee guys managed to pull it off.
Kiyomori to start to avoid the opening warn. Well, no, the knight needed it still. Or the Lancer, I mean. That's a critical miss there.
Yeah, that would have really helped.
Just 104, though.
Yeah, I thought that did more damage last round. Here comes another big shine from the Holy Lancer. This is 2 of the units.
That one lands.
There we go. 403 from the Berserking Monk Archer. I think it's taken out by the red Spellblade.
Blessing of Nature lands, and now we are re-raised on 2. Revive on that monk. The Archer having none of that. Doesn't matter. Defended. The Archer goes down to the Consecrate.
These archers are having a tough time of hitting.
Down goes the monk again. Defy pain out of the Archer. I love how the sword just kind of hangs in midair.
Once again, the Berserking Monk Archer is rezzed. And the Holy Lancer gets in there and takes out the Red Archer.
Yeah, this is looking pretty over to me. It looks like the duos did it. Duo per duos in a duo of matches. 2-0.
Very nice. Pretty happy with that team so far.
Alright, up next, Barren 1 versus Paddy 4. 11 speed versus Croak and Cloak. For 11 speed, we have a team full of 11 speed. Frank the Squire with Item Arrow Guard, 2 Swords, and Sicken. Tina the Geomancer with Summon Magic, Counterflood, Magic Attack Up, and Move HP Up. Samantha the Sage with Black Magic, Absorb Used MP, Short Charge, and Jump +1. And Peter the Priest with Time Magic, Catch, Move MP Up, and Move +1. On the other side, for Cloak and Croak, we have Croakman the Sage with Sword Magic, Weapon Guard, Equip Armor, and Defense Up. Henhouse the Dancer with Basic Skill Counter, Concentrate, and Guts. Mother Clucker the Archer with Item CT Save and Attack Up. And Frogger the Wizard with Punch Art, Dragon Spirit, Equip Shield, and Jump +1. Going to large, 82. Opening Warren out of Barren. If you have missed the chat in the channel, Barren, Warren is eligible to be removed from teams if you decide you don't want it, due to how unexpectedly spammy it got, to the exclusion of all else. Also, Asuna and Deathspell too. Yeah, because your team just spent like three of its 4 turns on Warren, Asuna, and Deathspell.
We've seen the teams meet. Green Sage gets a Justice Sword on the yellow Geomancer and lands Death Sentence. The Geo returns the favor by killing the Sage with what was that, Quicksand?
Yep. Yeah, Warren only lasts for 4 ticks, Barren.
Yeah, I mean, I totally expected, like, I'm sure you were thinking that the AI would be like, oh, I can put this Warren on somebody right before they take this damage and it's going to be really useful, but yeah, it did not turn out that way.
I mean, it did, except that it also tried to put Warren on every time whether or not damage was incoming. Keeping the terror going. 3 targets this time. No death sentence for that one. But Tina is on her last turn. Demon Fire does get the kill, but she will go down after. You're exactly correct, Soul.
Well, it also didn't have Protect and Shell on it before, right? It was only Bend, I believe. So not even necessarily how the AI sees Protect and Shell, but just the fact that Protect and Shell was added to the ability.
Yeah, definitely something we didn't predict, Fig. When the ROM releases at the end of the month, you can test what it looks like with Sturdy at 0 and see if Asuna works just fine like that. Something we can play with.
The team's proven to be pretty sturdy here, but the terrifying dances are lowering the brave of yellow team. Green does have 2 units down now.
One wished back. I believe until it wears off, Hero, yes.
Pretty big elementals coming out of this yellow Geo. Oh, but then he gets sniped over the wall by the green archer.
Pretty big arrows going into this yellow Geo. Down goes the archer.
I come down to whether or not this terrifying dance chickens anybody.
See, 41. $34 on the priest, 49 on the Geo.
Does come back, but it's probably going to go down pretty quick.
Likely the case.
I didn't realize the Geomancer had summon magic as well. So a really big Moogle to kill everybody for over 200. Almost like the yellow Geomancer's the only person doing any damage on their team, and they're still winning.
For now.
Yep. Chickens are coming.
Not at that rate.
Just all of them with that one. Geo finally takes out that crit sage that's been hanging out in the back. But Dancer, man.
Come on, chickens. Got 3. Oh, and she is going to the corner.
The Geomancer will probably kill the Sage, not take out the Dancer.
37, 49, 22, and 27. This one's about to be 15.
Are they chickened at 20, or does it have to be below 20?
I don't know.
Dancer's probably going to be stuck in a res loop now, though. Oh, Hero's saying they have to get down to 10 to be chickened? And they return to normal at 20?
Alright, Sage, get your turn and run. Not towards them. That wrong direction. Buddy. Yeah, chicken is hard to make work, but if you do make it work, hoo boy. Especially with Terrifying Dance keeping them from ever falling out of it. Looks like they're finally converging in on the Dancer, going for it. That 28 bonk is not inspiring confidence on this ending quickly.
He's gonna kill him with counters. Whoa, somebody else decided to do damage.
Blizzarb. Game 1 goes to 11 speed.
Be right back.
Yep. Ugh. Opening Warn. Tina the Geo. With an opening carve model for big hits. Charging a 200 plus damage. That's probably a blizzard. Hoo boy, big flare too. Sage is down. And the early charge on Asuna counteracts the incoming Mjolnir. Terrifying begins, but it only gets 2, and on a small map, not feeling great about it.
I am back.
Down.
Spire with a double bonk on the Green Dancer to take her out. A lot more momentum on the yellow team this time.
I'll be right back myself.
And the yellow Sage casts a Flame Lance to take out the green Archer. Suddenly, Barren's team is all about the offense. Split punch from the green Sage does land Death Sentence on the Geomancer, but the Counter Flood takes the Sage out. Wired his double bonk on the Wizard, taking it down to critical, and the yellow Geo finishes it off. The match goes to Barren. Barren's team takes it 2-0.
Okay, that was faster than I expected. I take it 11 speed took it again.
Yes, I did.
2-0. I literally walked like 5 feet to my left to open a box of Twinkies so I could get some sugar, but they were super fast. Moving
Suddenly
on.
Everybody was wanting to do damage.
Go figure. Moving on. Kjata 3 versus Paddy 2. Altar Boys versus GEO Speedwagon. Well, you will have that fixed for the second round, Barren. Everyone has to suffer through it for the first round just for fairness sake. But you made it past round 1, so now it won't be there anymore. Alright. For the Altar Boys, it's totally innocent. Don't make this weird. Lancer with Holy Lance and Cross Helmet with basic skill Hamido, 2 hands. Innocent Don't the Spellblade with basic skill Auto Potion, attack up. Make this the Paladin with item HP Restore and throw item. And Weird the Priest with Faith Rod, basic skill Weapon Guard, and move MP up. On the other side for GEO Speedwagon, it's Geos. Kevin, Gary, Bruce, and Neil, which would not surprise me if it was the names of the members of REO Speedwagon. But anyways, I don't know. Kevin the Geomancer with White Magic Prey, Overflow, and Defense up. Gary with Basic Skill Regenerator, Magic Attack up, and Sicken. Bruce with Summon Magic, Counter Flood, Equip Armor, and Guts. And Neil with Item, Weapon Guard, Abandon, and Throw Item. Heading to large, 105. I'm opening my Twinkie. Altar Boys on the left and GEO on the right.
All Geomance. Paladin opens up with a 157 Judgment on one of the Geos. White Priest throws out a regen on a couple of his units. The Geomancer runs up to the top and starts casting something.
Couple of stabs on the Paladin there.
.176 split punch from the Spellblade. weird. The Geomancer casts a Cure that missed.
Jesus Christ. That was
coming out.
That was a hit.
Oh, but this Paladin's got a big Consecrate here. It takes out 2 of the units with it.
Oh, he had
2
faith,
Geomancers
so that's
now.
why he took so much.
Faith is scary this month against Paladins.
Split Punch coming out, 176.
Bloodsuck is Discord, right?
That is correct.
The Lancer has less evasion right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. Ends from the Paladin removes it. Regen to remove the poison. The White Magic Geomancer brings back one of his buddies, who immediately gets split punched down again. This Paladin's probably going to finish it off here. Oh, only 84, so the Geomancer's still alive. Here comes the Spellblade, probably? Oh, he manages to get the life off on his buddy again. The Spellblade's going to take out one of these units, and the Lancer's probably going to take out the other. Or the other way around. Geomancers keep on getting left being critical instead of taken out.
Well, looks like it is
Still up.
here.
There we go. Oh, the
Miss.
Guts proc and the counter blood. Geomancer's doing everything he can to hold on.
Never give up.
Potentially big Shiva coming out. Takes out the priest. A hefty amount of damage on the other units as well, but the Lancer moves up and stabs.
Game 1 goes to the Altar Boys. Small 53 for map 2. Opening Judgment misses.
Geomancer starts surrounding the Paladin and moved a little bit far forward, but a Stasis Sword comes out from the Spellblade and moves up and gets hefty damage on 2 of the Geomancers. Here comes a quick Shiva. We're going to hit 2 of the units on White Team. And it does a lot.
It does do decent damage.
Let's consecrate from the Paladin, but not enough to take another unit out. This priest who loves casting regen will quickly clear that poison off.
Here's a Phoenix down. And a cure.
Oh, but misses the unit that just got Phoenix down because it has Defy Pain. Geo's looking pretty healthy once again. The Stasis Sword is going to do a lot of damage again.
But he does live through it. Swinging with those Nagra rocks, not great when you're don't acted. Another Phoenix down up.
Some big AoE coming out though. Oh, but the Spellblade goes down. EOs are suddenly in the lead.
Nice proc.
Yep, just enough to take the EOs down to 3 units.
And that brings back up the Spellblade.
Priest is like, screw it, I'll give regen to the enemy team too. EOs in full strength once again. Spellblade is down, and the Lancer takes out another GEO. Both teams are stuck in a little res loop here.
Although with the Paladin not participating, it looks like the Geos are getting the better of it. Although the Geo casting life is now out of mana. So that may tip the scales.
Nice Hamido out from the Lancer there. Takes out one of the Geomancers.
That definitely turns the tide around.
Yeah, that with the no mana on the White Magic Geomancer probably means White is going to run away with this.
Triple guard!
That was impressive. And the counter flood to take out the Geomancer, or the Spellblade. Wow.
Gotta say, that's the same kind of turnaround from the Hamido Lancer.
A huge cure coming out as well. All the Geomancers are back up.
And that one dodges. $475 Rama. Down Priest. Full heal off Judgment for the Lancer. And of course, as we know, the Priest gets its regen because you cannot damage you cannot stop a charging Priest. Down he goes for good this time.
I definitely spoke too soon. White is not running away with this. It looks to be on the back foot now. And another Hamido comes out. And the Priest is back.
But casting regen instead of heal, not where you want to be in this spot. Phoenix down and regen once more.
This one Geomancer just keeps on getting AoE on these two, though. Eventually that Paladin's going to go down. If it doesn't manage to run out of Phoenix Downs first. GEO's got a couple critical Geomancers, though. This one has my pain. Uses that to get himself back up to battle-ready stance. Spellblade has suddenly returned to the fight.
The Hamidos keep coming.
Spellblade does manage to get some damage out even though he's in critical. The Paladin finishes off one of the Geomancers.
Does look like White is clawing their way back into it.
White Lancer goes for a jump, and there's a big Consecrate coming out for the Paladin here. Takes out 2 of the Geomancers, and the jump lands, taking out the 3rd. Only 1 Geomancer remains against this Paladin and Lancer now.
Absolutely brutal turnaround. That Paladin does not have the damage for that Geo, though.
I think this Paladin running out of Phoenix Downs helped White team.
Another jump.
This is probably going to be the end here.
Guarded.
It's guarded. This
Tarp
Geomancer's
model?
pretty close to that crystal if it can survive this right here. And it doesn't.
Does not have the evade to make it through. Match goes to Altar Boys 2-0. Up next, we have Simmon 4 versus Hero 2, One Republic versus Spooky Scary Skeletons, which was quite thematic for October before it got pushed to November. Spooky Scary Turkeys or something, I don't know.
Spooky Scary Colonizers.
Jesus. Alright, for One Republic, we have Zach Filkins the Knight with Elemental, Regenerator, Overflow, and Defense Up. Drew Brown the Paladin with Punch Art, Auto Potion, Attack Up, and Move +1. Ryan Tedder the Ninja with Talk Skill, HP Restore, Equip Armor, and Guts. And Eddie Fisher the Samurai with Precision, Arrow Guard, Concentrate, and Float. On the other side, for Spooky Scary Skeletons, we have Obligatory Living Bone. Thank you, Simmon. Boner the Living Bone. Joke the Time Mage. Obligatory boner joke, lol. Joke the Time Mage with Draw Out, Counter Magic, Magic Attack Up, and Magic Defend Up. And Lol the Thief with Longbow, Item Weapon Guard, Deadshot, and Equip Bows. We go to 55. Alright, everyone just kind of getting into position.
As is tradition on large maps.
Nice 3-piece haste there. The joke just not having a good time of his draw-outs. Ninja with 2 re-raises from Preaching. But Thief... Thief puts out the first volley. 147 Consecrates. Demon Fire for just 45. Joke again with a suboptimal draw out.
Nice Kotetsu here. Most of it gets healed back by the auto potion.
Team heals. Kiku for 102, 90 of it put away. $156 on the ninja. That thief is way out of position, though.
Yep. Thief goes down. Not even sure if the purple team has any res.
I think that thief was undead anyways, so...
Oh, yeah. Except the dark palette. All undead team. High Mage is also undead? I guess it is. It has the oil in it.
Yeah, it has regen, so it's showing blue instead, but...
I may just get surrounded over here. Goes for a Kiku on the white ninja, but it's not enough to even bring it into critical. Skeleton pair over here just doing Kotetsus, healing each other up and dealing damage to the paladin.
frequently healing him because auto potion is for 11 more than the Kotetsu. Just a big heal ball over in that corner.
So I'm not going for any damage from the Kotetsus. Paladin moves back in for another Consecrate.
Well, those Kotetsus will get their damage now.
That's for a Mocking Strike on one of the Skeletons.
Making a mockery of these proceedings.
See how this turns out after the rest of white team closes in on these two skeletons. Could go poorly for white team on the timing of things. One of the skeletons is brought to critical with that Consecrate though, and the ninja's probably going to finish it off here. It does with 227 hits. Not even that strong, but still managed to finish off the skeleton. The other skeleton gets behind the ninja and tries a knife hand for 160, and the undead Time Mage comes back. Undead Thief did crystallize, so it's just down to the skeleton and the Time Mage for now until the skeleton maybe returns.
They're doing just no damage at all. This'll do damage, though. A Sundown Consecrate finishes it up for 220. Time Mage left at 4 hit points, and that shot'll do it. Game 1 goes to One Republic.
The thief won't get so out of position this time with the smaller map.
And the Masa in a much better position for the time mage this map as well.
Here we go. Thief starts it out with a nice 195 crit.
Hello, Kotetsu.
Managed to catch 2 of the enemies. Paladin does a little parkour before using a judgment on the skeleton.
Triple haste on the other side as well. Triple Kiyomori.
See if purple team can get a kill or 2 with this volley coming up here. The skeleton isn't critical. Looks like it's going for a death cast on the samurai. Oh, the samurai tries to kill it before the death cast gets completed, but doesn't manage to do it.
Ouch, 286 over the wall.
The other skeleton moves over to heal his buddy. 750 heal from the white paladin onto the white ninja.
Yeah, 27's not going to kill a skeleton.
Death misses on the samurai, who had re-raise anyways, but that death might have been a small bit of momentum for purple team that could have helped. Whole team haste and regen for the white samurai. Archer Thief tries to do some damage on the Paladin, but auto push wipes out most of it.
Ugh. Two-piece Masa there. Another failed death cast. Ouch, 201 Judgment finishes off that Skelly.
This White Knight just kind of walks around and hits people very low damage.
Ninja goes down.
A 35 Kiku. Re-raise ninja reaches to himself after rezzing, but then he gets taken out by the archer.
As one does.
Another death miss from the critical skeleton. Screen from the paladin manages to take out the other skeleton. Both skeletons are down right now, but the one that died earlier is getting close to rezzing. Ninja's probably going to keep the archer preoccupied. Oh, time mage gets taken out by the paladin. All that remains is this archer thief. One of the skeletons is getting very close to coming back, though. Potentially.
Really, it's just the paladin holding the whole team together.
Yeah, the paladin kit is really strong right now, and with the ease of getting like holy absorb and stuff like that, like damage plus heals, crazy it feels like.
Anyways, quick 2-0 for One Republic. And now we enter into the losers bracket with 4 more teams to play with their tournament lives on the line. Alright, so first off we have Fig 1 versus Cross 1. Timmy Returns versus Dumpster Fire 3.0. No month is complete without Timmy. Spike the Dancing Monk with Weapon Guard, Equip Armor, and Equip Axe. Johnny the Samurai with Sing Auto Potion and Equip Shield. And of course, Timmy and Bimmy, the twin mimes. Jimmy was homesick with a cold. On the other side, Dumpster Fire 3.0, Ari the Paladin with Defender and Cross Helmet, Draw Out, Counter Throw, and Attack Up. Dallas the Mediator with Elemental, Auto Potion, Magic Attack Up, and Sicken. Casey the Porky with Oink, and Charlie the Chemist with Talk Skill, Weapon Guard, Equip Shield, and Move +2. Going large 29. Dueling dumpsters on fire. Which one will blaze the hottest?
Big shine to start things off from the paladin. And the Dancing Monk for 250. Purple Chemist removes slow from the Mediator. Got a Stone Gun slow. Now the dancing and singing begins. Vigilant Song really buffing up the yellow team. Stone Gun Meteor finally comes out swinging. Dancing Monk is almost dead with poison on him as well.
Continuing to dance anyways. Vigilant Song doesn't manage to hit a re-raise on that Dancing Monk.
She might end up going down to poison.
Weaken and a fatigue. And another fatigue. Yep, I need to make an exception for Elemental and Jump as well with Don't Act. I know exactly where to do that, so I will after this.
What happened?
The Mediator used Geomancy while Don't acted.
Okay.
It only did 40 damage, so, like, serious whatever. Also, I doubt Fig is gonna contest and want to rerun this match anyways. Yeah, that was approximately what I expected, Fig. You care about the teams that matter, but this is just the experiment as always. Heal, you chud.
Yeah, they really don't want to do anything other than dance and sing. So Timmy to the max team. Dancing Monk does go down, but I believe she had re-raise on her. She did.
Fig has historically referred to these Timmy teams as Timmy traps, and I think you can see why. Dancing dinos. I love it. Nice little heals for the mimes.
Both teams still have all units up. We have encouraging song now.
This is a
At least
huge
one
one.
haste.
And a stealth. 2 regens. Down she goes. Down goes a chemist. Porky's not in very good shape either. Pig is down. Team Timmy
Only
has 3 up versus 2. With that Paladin up, way up on the top, and that Mediator right there.
Oh no. Monks are only doing 6, or the mimes are only doing 64 damage. Mediator has auto potion.
It's actually fine if you manage to get stealth on a few of them. And the Bard does have Encouraging Song. I think right now he's trying to get a regen on himself. Or no, wait, that's the wrong song.
He might eventually Fig, but they do seem to heavily prioritize Vigilant Song and then Encouraging Song after that. This might even work better with 2 mimes and 2 different singers, one of them doing Vigilant Song and the other one doing Battle Song or something.
Yeah, Fig, it's something I have earmarked to fix for the next major AI patch, to have a slider for, basically I want it to see how many statuses it's possible to apply, and give it a percentage based on that. So, like, if you have all 3 statuses at equal priority on both songs, it'll do randomly one of them first, then if it applies anything, it'll switch to the other one next. And it'll just flick back and forth until, well, the priority for something else is better. Because when it's at, like, 2/3 applied, it's only getting 1/3 as much priority, so its attacking will probably be better then. Unless you set its priority to super high, in which case it'll probably never attack.
The Samurai really needs to switch to, does Encouraging Song give regen? It does, yeah, he needs to switch to that because he's almost down from poison already. Oh, but he does have re-raise, so maybe he's not worried about dying. One way to cure poison.
Sure is. But yeah, Fig, I had this same problem where my singer was doing Vigilant Song even after they had all 3 of the statuses. He did eventually switch to Encouraging, and, like, the match was rapidly over after that landed a few times. Because Haste and Stealth, very, very good at preventing a long-running auto potioner from getting the better of you.
Does he have the bag with regen on it?
Ah, he has a bag with regen. That makes sense. Because he didn't have regen because he had poison. But yes, he has the regen bag. That's what did it.
Yeah, Vigilance Song is really powerful.
I mean, all of the Bard songs are very powerful, but, well, not perfectly tuned yet because of the way the AI will just do stupid shit with them.
Sure, for sure.
But I think Bards as a supporting option are actually very good right now. Like, to the point where I'm probably going to have to add like a slightly worse 4th status to the songs just to balance them out when they get better at selection.
Sure. This one might be worth speeding up.
Oh shit, it's time. They have perm
Foraging
haste
song.
now.
And now a life song? It's like the game knew, oh, you want this to be more interesting? You're speeding us up? Okay, we'll switch songs. We just need a couple of battle songs so that these mimes can damage the shine. What is that mime doing all the way up there all of a sudden?
They have a lot of move. Alright, you switch song. Please be encouraging and not vigilant. Speaking of... Tonk. Conk. Down goes the mediator. It is just the paladin now.
There's a couple more of those battle songs. Come on.
Rafflecopter.
It is interesting that he seems to be almost avoiding Vigilance Song now. He's like, okay, yeah, you know what? I did apply it enough. It's really gonna stick now.
I don't pretend to know the criterion on which it decides.
Yeah, it could all just be one stance.
But I'm happy
Here
to
we
see
go.
that. Whew.
Lots of hits too. Like 7 out of 9.
7 of 9. Yeah, definitely much bigger hits coming out now. And with their hastes, they are going to start double turning.
Exactly what we needed.
And there's the double turn. Game 1 goes to the Timmies. Although, let's see if the small map is as forgiving. Going to 96.
I'll grab a drink, I'll be right back.
What a coincidence, we're going to the pub. Quench your thirst with our artisanal ales. There's a huge craft brewery scene where I live, so whole lot of that. Bartender dancing up on the bar.
And back.
There's a 133 Consecrate. Are the Vigilant songs going to come fast enough to keep the mimes up? Or are the mimes going to go down early from this smaller map? Let's see.
It's kind of a race against re-raise. There we go. There's one mime down already.
And just fatigues and oils, enervating is not, or well, weaken on the pig. We have a perm haste on 1, perm haste on 2, and stealth on 2. No more reaction triggers for the dancer or bard.
Is stealth permanent as well?
All bard songs are.
That's what I figured.
And he goes in with Muramasa.
Interesting.
Down goes the piggy.
But a big shine comes out of the paladin for 200 and 150.
Phoenix down for the pig. There's a sundown for the chemist. Double don't act. That's going to be brutal for the paladin.
Oh, but both mimes are down now with no re-raise on them.
That ended earlier than it should. I need to double check that.
Which status?
The don't act, it ended between it 1 turn cycle. That's not 20 ticks. Although I think I know why it's doing that.
Critical Samurai heals himself, but only for 90. He's 56 from poison right after that. Not looking good for the Timmies this time.
No, definitely moving on to the medium map for this one. Yup. Going to a game 3 on medium 57. We have a Consecrate up to start. 165 on the Dancer. Bard moves out to the same side as the Dancer. Starts singing. It's a sundown, pair of sundowns and a don't act. 2 don't acts. So that's 3 don't acts on the enemy team right out of the gate. Double protect. A shell, a re-raise. Shell for everyone.
No re-raises on the mimes yet.
Although a bunch of don't acts on the other side, so they might have trouble getting that damage in on the mimes. Dodge from the mime. And speaking of...
There we go. Now it's going to be really difficult for the yellow team to go down. Especially with the don't axe on top of this. Did Muramasa throw a don't axe?
Yeah, it just seems that literally everything labeled item inventory ignores the silence checkbox. I'll have that fixed for tomorrow. I know I already fixed it for item itself. So I'll just add Katana and Jump and Elemental to the list.
Elemental is flagged as item.
No, there's something else that
Okay.
one. I'm just gonna put like every action ID before A9, which is, or every skill group except for A9, which is attack. So I'm just gonna be like, if this isn't equal to A9, fucking stop.
That should do it, yep.
Yep. I already have a working proof of concept that stops items, so I know I'm looking in the right place. She's so confused.
One of the mimes goes down, but it does have re-raise. Pretty big spin fist from the confused monk there. It looked like a counter tackle or something, or counter throw. Brought her out of confused. Big shine coming out from the paladin brings the monk to critical. Looks like the monk doesn't have re-raise as well. And the mime down here went down without re-raise. Did not catch that one.
Ow, my knee.
Shine is going to take out the monk. Just down to the samurai and the one mime.
Yeah, that will probably be enough. That encouraging coming too late. And too little.
As probably expected, the Timmy team performed best on the large map.
As is the way.
Timmy team still stands a chance here, actually. With the right kind of enervating dances going off, and this samurai choosing to do some damage every now and then, they could go the distance still.
Bard switching songs. Which way is he going? Trying to get the regen on the Dancer. But now he's charmed and the Dancer is shot down. Dancer has the chakra.
Re-res.
But Bard is giving status to the other team now.
Oh no.
And down goes the monk again. That's gonna be it, probably. Mime is getting low. Down goes the Mime. Has the re-raise, but only Life Song. That does not reapply re-raise, and the Bard is charmed. Down goes the Mime, and it is just the Bard.
Here we go.
Please stop with the nose breath, asshole. Come on.
I'll be right back.
Yep. There it is. 2-1 victory for Dumpster Fire 3.0. Timmy returns are out of the event. Anyways, moving on to Ajorably 2 versus Soul 4. Smoothie Recipe versus Unholy. For the smoothie recipe, we have ice fruit blender and juice. I like my smoothie with extra blender. Ice the Wizard with item MP switch, short charge, and equip sword. Fruit the Lancer with punch art HP restore, martial arts. Blender the Samurai with basic skill Hamido and concentrate. And Juice the Paladin with steel, dragon spirit, attack up, guts, and that starting haste. On the other side, for Unholy, we have Dark the Living Bone with Kotetsu, Francois the Priest with Black Magic, Counter Magic, Magic Attack Up, and Magic Defend Up. Saber the Archer with Basic Skill Counter Throw, and Race the Paladin with Draw Out Hamido and 2 swords for that double Mithril Sword, and move HP up. Large 71 starts us off. Smoothie recipe in blue on the left. Starts with a cheer up. And the all undead team, Unholy, on the right. Starting off with a Curse Strike for Discord and Poison.
Another all undead team.
Yep. Regen cures off the poison.
Lizard from the Wizard.
I will be
87.
I will be right back.
Undead Paladin moves up for double swing. Dual wielding Paladin, it seems. Like the Lancer's maybe trying to dodge a cast and jumping on the Priest. Dark Holy comes out on the Wizard. Hits MP switch. Lancer lands on the Priest for 450, taking it out. 2 of the undead units are down now. The undead Paladin gets a nice Hamido onto this blue Samurai. Oh, the death hit does land on the Lancer, though. And the Samurai goes down to a Kiko from the Paladin. Tetsu also hits MP switch on the Wizard. Blue Paladin gets a nice hit on the undead Paladin while healing itself. The Wizard moves up and uses an item to finish off the skeleton. Blue Wizard and Blue Paladin are the two left on blue team, facing off against this one undead Paladin. Goes down. Blue team takes round 1. Game 1. Which one is Curse's Strike? It's the one that gives Poison and Discord. Yeah, it feels like maybe Discord is being prioritized a little bit more by AI this month or something.
Okay, who got that one? I missed it.
It was Ajorably got that one.
Right.
The recipe.
Going to small 49. Hopefully that didn't last an eternity while I was gone.
No, it was over pretty quick actually.
No, I mean like sitting and waiting on me. I mean.
Oh.
So unfortunate.
Too bad.
Had to scuttle on over to the bathroom.
Totally understand. Wait for us for only 40?
Probably bad compatibility plus the reduction in percentage on martial arts. There's a Blizzard 134. Kotetsu comes out. 259s.
Big one. Big Kiku, though, takes the Paladin down to critical. Reacts with a Consecrates, takes out one of the skeletons.
If that Paladin doesn't get healed, it'll die on its next turn.
Wizard goes down into critical as well, but the Lancer gives him the Chakra. Samurai moves in for a Muramasa. Is that a counter magic?
Yep.
Counter magic Muramasa did more damage than the original.
Quick Ambrosia for lethal. Paladin uses Shine to keep itself from dying to the poison. $180 down with the Paladin. Dark Holy on the Lancer. 338, Lancer down. Another Phoenix down coming out. Poison takes the... just another one instead of the kill.
3 people that are critical on blue now. Of course, the Paladin heals himself up with Shine. And the Lancer moves back for a little Chakra. Lancer is still in critical, though. The Wizard gets bonked down by the Undead Priest.
And Wish misses. Down goes the Lancer. This is not a sandbag loop that's going to go well for blue.
And now that this archer is actually doing damage, things are dying. The other undead units could have time to come back even.
Archer with its favorite ability.
Archer's got amazing positioning, just hiding behind that wall every other turn.
Priest goes down, but Two Swords Paladin gets back up. Double turns and gets off that Curse Strike again. And the Kotetsu stands back up. I forget what it is. Living Bone? Whatever. Either way, 2 undead standing up in a row. What a turnaround. Unholy takes game 2. We're going to medium 80 for the decider. Might not make that 0-2, Soul. Wonder if the Archer's going to get up on those huge tree stumps. She have ignore height?
I don't think so. She wasn't walking up on top of the fort last round.
Anyways, Big Dark Holy being charged. .144 Kiku to start. Oh no, that was a Comet, not a Dark Holy. Nice shot.
Yep, hits the MP switch on the Wizard, but takes the Lancer down to critical. Just to use a Chakra to get himself back to non-critical. Samurai gives the Wizard a little bit of mana again, so it can use MP switch.
Is that a double kill?
Yeah, double kill from the Blizzard. Or I think it might have just been one. No, it was a double.
Critical Archer not enjoying the same successes as last map. And with the poisons being cured off with Stigma Magic and Cheer Up, it is not looking good for Unholy.
This Wizard is wreaking havoc right now. Now 3 units with Blizzard now.
Nice Hamido there. And down goes that one. Can he stay alive long enough for teammates to... Never mind. Match goes 2-1 to the Smoothie Recipe. Up next, we have Omegasuspekt 2 Psyops versus Ajorably 3 Charcuterie Board. Alrighty, for Psyops, we have Captain the Knight with Punch Art, Weapon Guard, Martial Arts, and Magic Defend Up. Ensign the Samurai with Talk Skill, Auto Potion, Equip Shield, and Defense Up. Marksman the Archer with Basic Skill, Dragon Spirit, Deadshot, and Guts. And Agent the Ninja with Steel, HP Restore, Equip Armor, and Move HP Up. On the other side, for Charcuterie Board, we have Thin Prosciutto the Priest with Planar Magic, MP Restore, Magic Attack Up, and Equip Sword for that Materia Blade. Sargento Cheese the Priest with Time Magic, Counter, Attack Up, and Equip Axe. Priest with Twist Headband, Power Sleeve, and a Golem Axe and Attack Up. Just wild priests there. Ritz Cracker the Priest with Item, Hamido, Deadshot, and Equip Bows. And Sliced Olive the Priest with Summon Magic, Counter Magic, Short Charge, and Equip Katana. Axes do not use PA in their calculation, though, and that is Time Magic as a secondary, so maybe she has Holy Strike. Anyways, going to large 50.
He does not have Holy Strike.
Whoops!
Green Ninja can do 60% Steel Hearts, so they can get a charm off. Green Samurai also has Invitation, but I don't know if we've seen anybody use Invitation, have we?
I do not believe so. When I take a deeper dive into the AI, I'm going to see exactly what that's all about.
This is an all undead team as well, isn't it? Dead Priest?
Looks that way. Priest is charmed. Well, one priest is charmed anyways. Ajorably notably said, "Yeah, my teams are fine. I don't need to take off Warren or Asuna," so they still have it. Boom, 237.
And that Agent Ninja does have quite a bit of health, though, I believe. 400.
Hey, Ara, did you catch our match last night? It was a slog.
Green Knight throwing out a shocker for his teammates. Priests are making their way along the edge of the church here.
It's a good Kiyomori there. That was Aura, yes.
And she does land another charm.
Double team kill by the redirect.
That was pretty awesome.
Very unfortunate for the charcuterie board, but given you're the one on the other side, I suppose awesome would be a good characterization.
It was a cool AI move, I feel like.
Totally not because it made me win.
But we do see what the axes do. The brown axe priest taking out the green ninja. But then missing the second strike. Cry Punch does take out the axe on the priest.
Ooh, all that PA matters now, because she can punch harder.
She doesn't have the PA from the axe, right?
Yeah, but she has the 2+2 PA armor and hat. Although what will actually happen is she'll run into a corner because she's near fatal. But you know, technically, she can punch harder. Ooh, double crystallize. That's unfortunate. Ice Wolf takes...
isn't undead anymore.
Nope. Goodbye, Cursed Ring. Wait, why does the all-undead team have Ambrosia?
This exact scenario.
I guess. Or to use it against other undeads, I suppose.
True.
Proc on the bow finishes off the priest. Doop. Game 1 goes to Psyops. Why do you have 1,000 JP left over? And also, I think Mega Potion's probably... Mega Potion's probably the better choice, because if you're using it against undeads, it doesn't heal their MP while it does damage their HP still, for the same amount.
Ninja starts things off with a shuriken. Wasn't quite close enough to try to charm.
Gets a chakra to heal up from that ranged damage he took.
Probably a Flare 2 coming out here.
Looks that way.
Ninja gets to stop one of these with a charm. Oh, I think he's going for the same thing that happened last time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this didn't happen last time.
Get hit.
The early Kiyomori really helped out there.
Asuna missing the charmed one.
Wow, HP restored from the Green Ninja takes him back from critical. Green Samurai lands a mass immune on the allies there. The Charmed Priest is about to cast something, probably a Flare 2.
Hoo boy. Double team kill once again. And it's punchin' time.
Big Murasama. Archer's not doing much back there.
Down it goes. Psyops takes the match 2-0. Up last for the night is Talcall versus Soul 3. Academy versus Whoops No Berserkers. Although I think the team name was originally Gunzerker V4, Whoops All Berserkers. Sorry the AI didn't work out, we're working on it. For Academy, we have Lennox the Mime, Stevie the Geomancer with White Magic, Counter Magic, and Magic Attack Up, and Sicken. Shay the Monk with Battle Skill, Counter Equip Shield, and Move HP Up, and River the Summoner with Item Barrier, half of MP, and Float. On the other side for Gunzerker, we brought our guns. Oracle with Jump, Hamido, Short Charge, and Jump +1. Brought the Squire with Item, Regenerator, Attack Up, and Move HP Up. Our Squire, Item, Arrow Guard, Overflow, Magic Defend Up, and Guns the Samurai with Talk Skill, Counterflood, Deadshot, and Guts. Moving to Large 30. It won't be fixed for next Tourney Soul. The December and January and February events are going to be small balance edits to this format, but it will run under the hood pretty much the same, with March being a huge AI update. Just from my list for March, we have weights for stat reduction, so you'll be able, and stat increase, so you'll be able to tell it how much to favor Battle Song or Steel's Power or whatever. Wait for MP restoration, so you can build a unit that is more interested in doing that than normal. Wait for breaks, like how much do you want to break a piece of gear. Wait for CT manipulation, be it the last song or CT0 abilities or whatever. Separate weights for curing dead and causing dead. I want those to be separate values now, so that the amount you revive will be different than how much you desire to kill people. Or it could be the same if you want to. I'm not your real dad. But the most important bit, remove the shitty hard coding on everything. I just want the priorities to be exactly what they are without special handling for any given status. And then make new shitty hard coding for Warn so that it either functions like it did this month if the switch is on, or functions only to count how much damage it prevents immediately. And also a hard coding for the Bard song selection with a slider for how many available before you start selecting something else. And as a stretch goal, if I can get all that done by like February, and I still have a month to work on it, I will add keep away behavior and low HP control behavior. So, if not in March, then definitely in the next large patch month, we will have the ability to set different low HP controls. No more running away like idiots. Unless you wanna. Yeah, I make it a priority to make Fig go, ugh, I guess I'll try Timmy one more time every month. Anyways, back into the action here. Red team having a bit of trouble.
Yeah, brown team started things out with some big AoEs from the summoner there.
Summoners have proven to be a serious contender this month.
Yep, and this brown monk keeps on Hamidoing people, or countering rather.
Game 1 goes to Talcall's Academy. Going to small 12. Ba-doom, da-doom, da-doom, da-doom. You think every month will be Butcher's month for sure, Ara. It never is. Speaking of starting out with big AoEs for the Summoner, there's a Spin Fist for 140, Mimed for 65. Here's Carbuncle for some early reflection.
Interesting.
Alright, Geo, what you got planned? Rejuvenate for 184 on the Undead. Whereas 221 takes down the Monk.
Looks like the summoner's going for a fairy. Bring the monk back.
Sure was.
The undead squire just hiding in the corner is probably not good. We're not going to receive any help over there.
But the Monk goes down again. Another big whack from that squire. The Summoner's going to have to really bring it if he wants to catch him up. Those fairies are not what this team needs to see. Two team members down. Poison Bagwhack for 56 on the Squire. 325, huge hit on that summoner. Although he has decided to go offensive, who does he take out? Down goes the Squire. Geo charging a heal for him. And it does go off on time. Big heals for that summoner.
If he's got the mana for it, Summoner might be able to turn this around, or he's going for a res or something.
Yeah, fairy again. It does not. It reverses on Undead Soul. There's a revive from the monk. Rejuve not fast enough. Another fairy instead of a titan. But they've got a tight grouping around that Squire. Going to be very difficult to get in to revive. Poor Mime gets Hamido'd. Although the double chakra will bring him back up. Oh yeah, they can't revive because they're berserkers, right? Down goes the monk. Big hit. Ouch. Summoner's going for another big hit this time. Salamander does come out. Misses the samurai, but does kill the oracle. Bonk. Hell Ivy lands a slow, but the counterflood gets the kill. Is just the summoner with only 35 MP. That might be the last
Still
spell he casts. Does bring up 2, though. And finally kills that Squire. Down with the monk. Was that a guts that kept him alive?
May have been.
Sure was. Okay, maybe this is the last fairy. I guess I cost less MP than I thought. .180 Wave Fist is enough. Academy takes the match 2-0. And that is it for the night. So as always, thanks everybody for coming out and participating, watching the stream. Big thanks to Omegasuspekt for running commentary again. Omega will be out for the next couple days for the holiday, although we will still be streaming, so if you want to join in the commentary, slots are available for the next couple of days. Anyways, I have to get up early so that I can head to an early Thanksgiving thing, so I'm going to close out now. I will see you all tomorrow.
Good games and good night, everybody.